Ladies and gentlemen, Gene Carter. Hi. Hi. How you doing? What a pretty dress. Right now, let's listen to a fine artist whose song reflects his great talent. And then I'd like to tell you something about this artist that really makes him unique.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet for my clothes, found my cleanest dirty shirt. Johnny Cash was in it. Shaved my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down.
The artist is Kristofferson. The song is Sunday Morning Coming Down that he wrote himself. Chris wrote For the Good Times, recorded by Ray Price, me and Bobby McGee. A bunch of great songs, but the thing I remember most about Kristofferson was one day he landed in my backyard with a helicopter and brought me another song that I recorded. Well, he's becoming a big, big songwriter and a big artist himself with his movies and all of his great songs. Got a new one called Loving Her Was Easier. Kristofferson. Folks, welcome Mr. Lorne Greene. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, my, what pleasure it is to be here.
Well, thank you. I can tell you honestly and surely that the people in Nashville love you and Bonanza.
Well, thank you so much.
I think the reason that your show is so popular is for a great deal of honesty and realism that you see in your show, and that's something that the people still appreciate.
Well, of course, the situations are honest because the Old West dealt with people fighting against the elements, against nature, against the turbulent rivers and the mountains and the hot desert and the severe winters, and also fighting man against man. Of course, the stories that we see on television and the movies about people getting shot in the back, stagecoach holdups, lynchings, that's only part of it. You see, those are only about the good times.
Yeah, well, let's tell the people the other side of the story.
All right.
I know a place where the birds sing bass, where the rabbits laugh in the hound dog's face, where trains don't stop at our hometown, 'cause the woodpeckers peck the depot down.
There's where the girls grew tall and slim, the boys grew whiskers on their chins, their ears turned out and their toes turned in, out in those western towns. Folks didn't stay out very late,
way out west in the old days. They took the sidewalks in at 8, way out west in the old days. They had towns so small, I swear, you could stand right on the old town square
and knock on every front door there,
way out west in the old days. Folks were as honest as could be.
Way out west in the old days, everything done honestly.
Way out west in the old days.
Farmer by the name of Zach said that at his chicken shack,
A fox brought 20 chickens back.
way out west in the old days.
Way out west in the old days.
Now old Ringo rode to a frontier town.
Way out west in the old days. He stepped in the bank and he looked all around.
Way out west in the old days.
He pulled his gun, he said, stick 'em up hard. He looked real mean, he tried real hard.
And all he got was a credit card.
Way out west in the old days.
Way out west in the old days.
Now the meanest rustler known by all,
Way out west in the old days was a mangy critter called Pickles Paul.
way out west in the old days.
That rustling Paul sure had the knack, but the town was shocked when he came back.
With 3 French poodles and a Siamese cat.
Way out west in the old days. Way out west in the old
Bye, Jackie.
By George.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you believe it?
Fun working with you, John.
Thank you very much.
That's great.
Same here.
Yeah. Of course, that wasn't the way it really was. You know
No.
that, don't you? Johnny, I can't tell you how delighted I am with the success that you've been having. There's always something that I wanted to tell you, though. Your songs have always been very meaningful to me. They not only tell a story, but they have a social comment, which I dig very much.
Thank you. I hope we say something worthwhile sometime.
Yes, yes, you do. And keep on saying it. And if you don't mind, I'd like to steal a page out of the Johnny Cash book.
We got a spot all set for you. Mr. Lorne Greene, folks.
Come, gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you'd better start swimming, or you'll sink like a stone. For the times, they are a-changing. Those are the words of a 20th century poet, Bob Dylan. He tells us of the change that's taking place in the world today. And never before have those words been more meaningful. Since the beginning of time, the world has been in a state of evolution. The human soul, however, remains the same, a constant, shared by we children of the universe. But change is inevitable and not to be feared, as long as man can keep the unchangeable things that make him decent. Listen to this. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It's a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be. And whatever your labors and aspirations, in the confusion of life, keep peace with your soul, with all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams. It is still a beautiful world.
Hey, that sound that you hear there, that's the sound of the original Carter family, who were just elected to the Country Music Hall of Fame. The original Carter family were AP, Sara, and Maybelle. And tonight, for the first time together in 27 years, were the Maybelle and Sara Carter.
The grass is just as green, the sky is just as blue. The day is just as bright, the birds are singing too. You are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. So wear a happy smile and life will be worthwhile. Forget your tears and don't forget to smile. You are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me. When summertime is past and snow begins to fall, just sing this song and say to one and all, you are my flower that's blooming in the mountain for me. You are my flower that's blooming there for me.
Mama, I've long been a Carter family fan, as you well know, and I'd love to take Uncle AP's part on one of those fine old hymns.
We'd love to have you, John.
How about that, Aunt Sarah? All right.
And my soul is singing in that promised land above. I'll be satisfied, praising Christ the Savior for redeeming grace and love. I'll be satisfied. I'll be satisfied, satisfied. I'll be satisfied, satisfied. When my soul is resting in the presence Lord, I'll be satisfied.
Living in that city where the soul shall never die,
I'll be satisfied.
There to meet with loved ones, never more to say goodbye.
I'll be satisfied. I'll be satisfied, satisfied. I'll be satisfied, satisfied. When my soul is resting in the presence of the Lord, I'll be satisfied, satisfied. I'll be satisfied, satisfied. I'll be satisfied, satisfied. When my soul is resting in the presence of the Lord, I'll be satisfied.
Last night I dreamed an angel came. He took my hand, he called my name. He bid me look the other way. I saw a man, I heard him say, he said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men to me. He turned and then I saw the nail-scarred hands that bled for me. I touched the hem of his garment that fell round him there. My life, my heart, I gave, my soul was in his care. When I awoke, my heart beat so, and in the dark I saw a glow. This was no dream. He turned my way. Again I heard my Savior say,
He said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men to me.
He turned and then I saw the nail-scarred hands that bled for me. I touched the hem of his garment that fell round him there. My life, my heart, I gave, my soul was in his care. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds, because you're mine. I walk the line. Good night, Bill Walker.